As Britain finally emerges from lockdown, the world of work looks like a very different place.
Oh, Brexit's an excellent thing. What can I say? It's good stuff.
What we knew before is never going to be the same again.
We put a sign outside saying the staff wanted, but no one's turned up.
They've been pinged and they're not able to come in.
Oh, really?
Record numbers of unfilled jobs means Britain is facing the worst employment crisis in a generation.
I know, it's just going to be a lot of hours. And my head's spinning.
Recruitment agencies have been labelled the fourth emergency service, matching workers to jobs.
Come on! You should already be at work.
So after 18 months working from home...
You can't not go in, and you didn't tell me.
One recruitment agency on the south coast is pleased to be back in the hot seat.
Good afternoon, CRS.
Morning, campers.
There's nearly 1 million people unemployed, right? Where are they?
They're either furloughed or they're outside robbing somebody.
I've not been into the high street since before lockdown. It doesn't look happy, does it?
But as chaos continues to reign across the UK...
Can't deliver a package to the back of the house. Seriously? And I want to know how COVID knows not to come through the bloody gate, frankly.
Can this team of experts really get us back on our feet?
Fingers crossed. Bullshit baffles sometimes, doesn't it? I think. Not that I'm bullshitting them.
Are any of you looking for work?
Are you looking for work?
No.
No, I'm not. So unemployed people probably end up generally hang out in people's sheds smoking weed. Playing Call of Duty. That's what I did when I was unemployed, so I can't really knock it.
We need to be out there, like the bulldog spirit that we have, fighting, getting people back into work. Come on, Britain, let's do this.
While many companies around the UK are facing an uncertain future, for Sarah, CEO of Bognor Regis's premier recruitment agency, lockdown has had its benefits.
Work has gone through the roof. I mean, it's mental because obviously we deal with logistics, and what happened in lockdown? Everybody started ordering online. The number of depots we supply has doubled since the pandemic. Every business right now is in a situation where they just don't know what the government's going to do. The good thing about agencies is that we can plug those gaps for short-term workers. And if the government say lockdown, they're gone. It's disposable, isn't it? Morning. Right. So in the office, I've got Julie, and she looks after about 12 different warehouses. I've got me Marta. So she is here under the pretense of working, but actually she just sits there, look pretty. No. I'm joking, I love you. The thing is, I don't run an unattractive office, you know. I mean, you know, to be honest with you, when you're this good looking, you know, it just comes naturally, right?
I think because we are a small agency, we're small enough still to care, you know? We speak to every single one of our clients probably every day. We recruit for like a small little tea room up to the biggest parcel companies, you know? So I think that's what sets us apart, really.
You know what? I love my nails, but I've forgotten how to type with nails. It just feels amazing to have them back again. I suppose freedom. We lost our freedom. And when you lose that, you don't realise how precious it is, because in this country, we have it automatically.
This morning, Sarah and Rich are heading 250 miles north to bid for a contract at a national deliveries company.
I'm just going to go in with a wing and a prayer. Maybe make them laugh, or at me, or with me. I don't mind which one. see where it goes. It is going to be totally true what I'm saying. We do supply staff. We are an actual agency.
Winning the contract would give the company a foothold in the north and an edge on some of their competitors.
So Rich and I have been discussing, and we think it's the right time to start supplying staff up north. I don't think we're going to have another time like this. And either we change with it, or we don't change at all, in which case we don't grow.
You left it behind, didn't you? You're going to be left behind.
Absolutely. This is going to be the year when everybody says, do you remember we came out of COVID and everything went bang? This is big. You know, we want to be at the top of it. So either we sit back and sit on our laurels, or we get the fuck out there, get the business and show what service is like.
Bigger depot than I thought, to be fair.
It's a huge contract for us, you know what I mean? And it can just blow us out of the water. To be honest with you, I'll probably take the lead. And then, I mean, you don't ever shut up anyway, let's be honest. You always turn around and say, I'm not going to say anything. And then, lo and behold, you rabbit.
I think we need to listen a little bit as well, don't we?
Let's do it.
So this is the warehouse, so I'll just pass you these and
it's
we'll
loud, right?
Yes,
Thank
it is.
you.
We have a lot of different style of freight here. So we do a lot of carpets, flat pack furniture stuff, piping, radiators, doors. We move what other people don't want to move. On a daytime here, we have about 37 Arctic trailers come in, around 50 7.5-ton vehicles, and around 10 transit van vehicles.
You're like passionate, like I'm passionate about my company. I'm sold. I'm seriously. I'm like taking my heels off. Where's my safety boots? I've got my high vis.
Hey, I
I'm ready
need
to go.
staff. Well, let's go. One of the best things I ever get is when I've been able to, sorry, I get quite thingy, is being able to move them on. Yeah. It's like, you work for me, I will move you on.
Obviously, you use agencies at the moment. Okay.
Yes.
What's the main issues that you're having with them?
So the main issue at the moment is staff not turning up, and we need them reliable, willing to come every day and all that. So we're working with agencies now, and we're looking at taking other agencies on just to try get the deficit and get the right agency with the right staff. If you can provide staff, and the good staff, then we'd be happy with you.
I'm keeping my high vis. Shh, I'm keeping it.
I won't tell him. Hello, CRS?
Yeah, that's what we need to do, vacancies.
Yeah, there's loads of vacancies. I'll start you Monday, pal.
With others in the running for the Tufnells contract, it will be 3 weeks before the agency know if it's theirs.
Thing is, what they don't say about older women, yeah. When I was in my 20s and 30s, you know, sex was okay, but actually in my 40s and 50s, it's fucking amazing. It's so much better. I don't know whether it's me. I think it's me. I like that. Shh. All right, what's time now? 36. Fucking shit at work. Shut up. What? What? There you go. Right, do.
It's the 20th of May, and if you've just joined us, we're talking about all the unemptied dustbins. So why is it that none of us want to do the jobs our Eastern European friends used to do?
Good morning. Morning. So Tufnells was amazing. What a bunch of lovely guys. It was just brilliant. Can we have an update, please? Byfleet.
4 in there at the moment.
Ramsbottom Mark.
4 last week.
Admin.
Chris and Ilias, and they're happy with them, are they?
Love them, really. I could do with 10 on the 1 a.m. At the 3 a.m, I could do with 4.
Okay.
Backs, I'm going to need at least another 8, okay? So that's going to be double. It's concerning me that we are in a position where we're not getting them filled. Why don't these people want to freaking work?
Good morning, CRS. Julie speaking.
And they haven't spoken to you yet. Okay. There's probably a conversation coming, you know that, right? Enfield, not one showed. Not one person showed. They had no one on nights.
The Brit says they want to work. We gave them work and they didn't show up.
You're 100% right, Vi. Honestly, the British just don't want to work.
Marta and I have said, because it's better future, I have a child, so she can get better education here and she has better opportunity. I don't understand people who left this country.
As long as you do not have any crime record, then they will let you stay, obviously, so...
The thing is with the Eastern Europeans, they never came in with the attitude of, oh no, you need to give me this high-powered job.
They came to this country for earning money and they don't care about what kind of job we used to do.
I'm absolutely flummoxed as to what else we need to do to get people out to work. After COVID, I reckon we're going to have to open the borders a bit more and let more people in. Oh my God, I bet this is somebody letting me down again. Oh, for God's sakes.
5 years ago, 98% of the workforce were Eastern European.
I need a 7.5-ton driver for next Wednesday.
Anybody out there speak Latvian? Are you still looking for work, Brigitte?
You both want work?
Do you want work? Money, tomorrow. Money, yeah, money.
Хорошо, я скажу всем 20. Всем. Илья.
Yeah.
Yuri. Donatas.
You won't hear an English voice for miles. Bognor Regis is nicknamed Little Poland.
But within weeks of the Brexit vote, their entire workforce had changed.
I'm going home because of Brexit.
Now the pandemic has compounded their problems. But for the company's senior advisor, Gaynor, there are no regrets.
I think coming out of the EU was the best thing we could have done. We are now getting our own contracts and building Britain back to being Great Britain instead of just Britain. And yeah, I think it's a positive move, and I can see it turning into a nice, bright, industrial country once again. And about time too. We've got contracts coming in right, left and centre. We've just got to manage it properly. But anyway, I mean, I see it as a challenge to get the people in the bookings. We're looking for people that want to work a minimum of 40 hours a week and will turn up. That's everything we want. It's not a lot to ask, is it, really? But you'd think it was.
You know, when we started in recruitment 20 years ago, it was all British then, do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
And in those days, we had to overbook because we knew we were going to be let down. Then the Eastern Europeans came in and it got to the point where we would book, say, 5 staff and we'd think about overbooking, but we didn't need to because they'd show up. Now, we're back to those days again. It just means we got to work twice as hard constantly to ensure that people will go to work.
It's Rich's job as operations director to secure all these new workers.
Rich, I have rules, which is you never date staff and you never date clients. And for 20 years, yeah, I didn't mix business and pleasure, and then Richard came along. Bless him, honestly. He's just a lovable bad boy.
So, a few boys' toys, all legal. Just got them from a local gun shop. Got a little holographic sight. Like I say, I just fuck about with them mostly when Sarah's not here, really. I did have some exploding targets last year, and they went off with a bit too much of a bang. I'm a bit sad as well. I've got like a holster for the pistol. It's probably a bridge too far, you know. I'd lost another job for being a twat, so I was looking for another job, and this driving job came up with Sarah's company. Yeah, I met up for one night for a drink, and now I'm working and running part of the company. So, yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's good.
Richard was not on the game plan, ever. As an operations director, he's absolutely brilliant. He really is.
When she sees this, she'll be like, out there shooting his guns again. Should be working. Perks of a director, I suppose, isn't it? Work's done, works out, guns out, I think. That's going to be my new mantra. Sun's out, guns out. There you go. Any excuse.
And the good news is it's another sunny day in Sussex, and the bad news, infection rates are rising. So a month after the government dropped its guidance to work from home, we're asking if Britain's opened up too soon.
Going in, loading and unloading the parcels off the vans and lorries.
Basically, the long and short of it is, if I don't come in today, I'm gone.
Don't say anything to anybody, all right?
Okay.
Keep it on the quiet, all right?
Okay.
Cheers, old bye. So one of our guys at Bristol got pinged.
Yeah.
He phoned the depot to say, the warehouse, to say that he had been pinged and that he potentially had COVID.
Yeah.
It then went round that he had COVID, but it meant that 300 drivers had to get tested and potentially could have shut down the entire shift. There'd have been no parcels delivered,
Nothing.
no LBOs, no drivers. We cannot have that scenario again because one person got frickin' pinged. Not everybody needs to frickin' isolate.
It makes no sense.
The pingdemic has kept dozens off work. So it's down to Rich to find ways of getting some new recruits onto the books.
This afternoon we've got this job fair that we're doing at the office. A bit of a drive on the local positions we've got to fill, really. I guess it just gets a lot of people in one place, you know. Hello? Hello? All right, did you get food and that sorted?
Let's go Morrison's.
Who will?
You and Julie.
Right.
Just go and get nibbles and wine.
Fuck me. Morrison's. It's my fucking worst nightmare. She knows it as well. She knows it. I'd do anything to dodge Morrison's or Tesco's or anything like that. I get trolley rage. And I start... Oh, mate. Morrison's, man. Right. Guess we better get over there then. Fucking Morrison's, mate.
At the moment, I've got 113 vacancies to fill. And that's not even 2 weeks' time we hit peak. So you can take it to the bank that is going to quadruple. You know, so does 113 sound daunting? To some it would. To us, it's a challenge.
So I've got some plates and like serving things.
Legend.
What the fuck? We've got quiche. It's not a freaking picnic.
Rich, did you get the wine on to chill?
Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, my God. Can someone put a waitress outfit on, please, so we can serve and do table service? Stop fart-arsing around with the food and do a thing that says job fair, because if they don't know there's a frickin' job fair, there's no point in having the frickin' food. In fact, open the door so when they all come in, they can just, like, be locusts and help themselves, OK? Are you looking for a job?
Yeah.
Well, come on in then. Don't stand there. How old are you?
18.
What sort of work are you looking for?
Labouring type thing.
All right, let's get you registered. See, this is a cracking idea. I knew it was going to be a success. So tell me a bit about you two.
I moved from Birmingham. He moved from Essex.
So did you meet down here?
Yeah.
So where are you living now?
Well, we're currently like sofa surfing at the minute.
Living
Shit.
So we're trying to get like a job because that's one step closer
to getting a place for ourselves and that.
And have you spoken to the council about housing?
Yeah.
So they've given you a roof over your head?
No.
No?
How long have we living in debt for?
2-3 weeks.
Yeah, 2-3 weeks.
Wow, guys, that's not good. That's absolutely dreadful. Would you not go home?
Well, where I live is just not a very nice area, so it's just not an ideal thing to go back home.
Okay.
All right, well, let's look at... what about the recycling thing there?
Okay, so this is working for a recycling place.
Yeah.
Okay? It's dirty, it's grubby, it's horrid, okay? But it's paid weekly.
Yeah.
And on a Saturday, you get like $12.40 an hour. So
It's not bad money, innit? If they can start tomorrow, I'll make sure they get there for the first day.
Where are you boys staying at the moment?
Like the woods.
What, you're actually in the woods?
Yeah.
In a tent.
Yeah.
We're great at helping other people. We're not great at helping our own, are we? Let's get you working, get you some money. I'm just thinking if we get you a taxi tomorrow, then it'll show you where to go.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right?
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, boys. See you later.
Bye.
So they're living in a tent? Yeah. Honestly, I was that close to going, do you know what? Just come and stay with me.
Oh, don't. They're fucking 18 years of age. So just tell me out of curiosity, yeah? These Afghanistanis who we're bringing over from Afghanistan, yeah? Are we going to ask them to be here for 3 years before we house them? Just unbelievable.
When we first started like, our homeless journey, we had to stay under the pier for a few weeks. right, innit? Yeah, we literally stayed right there.
It's creepy. We used to sleep in like a toddler's sleeping bag. It only went up to like his knees and it only went up to like my waist.
We made sure one person was awake.
While the other one was sleeping and just kept like doing it.
It makes you like realise you appreciate all the littlest things in life. People just get left out here.
Yeah, so even our own citizens, our own English citizens, we're the ones that are not getting nothing, and the people that, I have no offence, but the people that come over on the boats and that, they get like all 5-star everything, given everything handed to them on the plane. It's crazy.
And then there's our own people like who's willing to like work their ass off to make money to get a better life, and they're like just left out here. And it's...
You just have to try and keep trying and trying and trying. I wanted to be a fireman.
Yeah, same.
And or in the army. I really wanted to be in the army at some point, but nothing like you obviously have your dreams as a kid, but it never ends up really coming true.
Well, I hope to get a job that I can stay in, hard working, put sweat to rebuild yourself, innit?
So now we're looking for something that's actually gonna like, get our hands dirty, and we can just think, oh shit, I actually built that. I built that wall, or I built that like bedroom, or painted that bedroom, or whatnot.
It's now 4 o'clock. We've been open for business since 2 to do this job fair, and we've had 2 guys in, and that's it. What a waste of money, what a waste of time. The fact is, there's too many people on enhanced benefits, and there's no incentive for them to go and get a job because they're not telling them to go and get a job.
Rich has had a voicemail from Charlie and Liam, the 2 homeless boys.
Hello. Hi, Charlie. So I've sort of got the gist that you guys can't do anything now till Monday.
Yeah, not till Monday. We literally free like all the time because we're homeless. But this is like the only time our family's actually coming down, so it's a bit like a coincidence.
I'm gonna have to retract it for now, mate, because you know like I've booked a taxi. We paid for a taxi. We've told the client, and then all of a sudden, you know, this happened. So.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Right,
bye. Bye. They've got family coming down apparently, but whatever they said, they've roughing it.
I said to them, what do your families say? And they said zippity doo-dah about their families. Now all of a sudden, on the day they're due to start, their families are coming down. It pisses me off because it's time wasters, it's tyre kickers. We offered you a job and really wanted to help you, but you don't want to help yourself. And I'm saying, what frustrates me the most, you came in here to us.
All right. I don't know what you want me to say. We could just eat and get pissed. Well felt.
Sake, Rich.
I'm just putting it out there. Every cloud and all that. Have a little glass of wine, a couple of cheddars. Everything will be all right.
Should we have a glass of wine?
Fuck yeah.
Pour the wine, Joe. Have you got a rosé?
Yeah.
In that class, in a glass.
Let's get pissed and be merry. What quiche is that?
Mine. That's what it is.
I know it's yours, but what quiche is it?
It's a stitcher.
Bacon and leek.
Yeah.
Can I have a really tiny slither? Thank you. So I'd just like to raise a toast to our jobs fair that looked spectacular. It's just a shame we didn't have any people come in.
I know.
Quiche is nice. That was a class buy, that was.
In Bognor Regis, before Sarah resumes her role as company director, she has other matters to attend to.
Every working mum in this country will tell you when you come home from work, you're so exhausted, the last thing you want to do is start tidying up. This is my kids and Richard's washing from about a day and a bit old. Rich! I found your T-shirt! I'll put it to one side. I'll put it to one side. Oh, I'll tell you in a minute. Right, ready, let's go.
Sarah's come to Bristol with her 15-year-old daughter, Saskia.
The wolves of recruitment are in town.
With vacancies at a record high, she's had a plan to source a new pool of recruits.
You're literally leeching off of me.
You are my walking stick, my darling. When you get to my age and in heels on rickety old pavements.
Your walking stick, really?
Well, taxi? The Eastern Europeans who were here and working had gone home and they've not come back. We've always had a labour shortage. We had the Windrush in the 50s, we had the Eastern Europeans in the 2000s. We're a small island with an abundance of work.
Oh. Age is a terrible thing.
Sarah hopes a charity called Key for Life, supporting ex-offenders and those at risk of offending, could help fill some of her vacancies.
These guys are like rough diamonds and we just need to polish them. We've all got to think outside the box, and what maybe you wouldn't have accepted 10 years ago, you've got to rethink.
Welcome to your employability session today here in Bristol. OK, let's just find out who's in the room.
My name's Connor, I live in Bridgewater, and I'm on the Key for Life course today, you know, to change my life and to become a better me, you know.
Callum, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good to see you here today, mate. Well played. You happy?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. Next up, she's come all the way down from the south. Round of applause for Sarah.
Everyone's got a story. You guys are no different. My story's boring. I'm a mum, I'm 50. So I'm raising a teenager. It's hard. It's not like when I was a teenager. We just hormones. You guys have got gangs and rap and shit. You can change your future. I can help you change your future. But you guys need to change your future and say, you know what? I am young, I am hungry, I want to earn money, I want to be focused, I want to go somewhere. Well, come with me.
What are you looking out for the most when they're coming into your office? What are you looking for?
My biggest pain is when somebody says to me, I want a job, and I go, well, here's a job, and they go, sorry, I can't wake up this morning. That's no good for me. I'm not putting a knife to your neck and saying, you got to work. I'm saying, I'll give you the job, I'm giving you the ammunition. How you fire that gun is up to you.
All right.
The charity have 17 men on their rolling 6-month programme, a valuable new source of workers for Sarah and her team.
Now remember, I'm going to give you some advice. She just put exams taken in English and maths. You're not lying, okay? Because you may have done those exams. You just can't remember the grades. So long ago. It was such a long time ago, you know?
Things like criminal records always get in the way. A lot of the time you don't even get looked at twice, no matter how right you are for the role, you know? I've literally turned up to job interviews, they've just taken one look at me, they've had a look, and they're like, oh, you can see it in their eyes that they've already written you off. It's just a nightmare, really.
How did you come to be here today?
Well, my story is like I've been bullied a lot, and when I come to about 17, I started having anger problems.
Yeah.
So, and that obviously got me into a lot of shit, mixing around with the wrong people.
So what's made you want to change?
Most definitely my daughter.
Oh, OK. How old's your daughter?
She's like 3.5 months now, just under.
And that's a great motivation, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, you guys just, I can't tell you how privileged I feel to be here today to talk with you guys. The fact that you have actually got off your asses and done something, it is an amazing feat in itself. So I'm going to give you some advice. If you don't sell you, who's going to sell you? Who?
No one.
Right. So why do you not say, I am the fucking best thing since Knicker Elastic, and you are mad if you don't fucking hire me?
Yeah, I know.
I've given them my number, I've told them I'm going to do their CVs.
Could you do, like, part-time work?
Yeah.
I think probably weekend is probably better even then, because it just keeps them out of trouble, like.
Absolutely.
It's now 3 weeks since Sarah visited Tufnells, a delivery company with a chain of depots where she could place her new recruits.
Good afternoon, CRLs.
Hi Sarah, it's Mark from Tufnells. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, my love.
Fantastic, yeah, it's just to say it's great to be working together and, you know, to confirm that that's going to be happening really soon.
Oh, that's fantastic news. So thank you so much for that. That's, yeah, amazing. Happy days. Thank you.
Brilliant.
All right.
See you soon then.
Thanks, Mark. Take care. Bye. Woo! Well done on Tufnell. Woo! I should be like one of those Formula Ones, like shaking it all up and spraying it everywhere. Wow. I don't care what they need. We really, really, really need to make sure we give them exactly what they want.
Well, today I'm asking, is it ever too late to start again? If you could do it again, what job do you wish you'd taken up? I always thought, you know, I was going to be an astronaut, but trouble is...
Most people coming to the agency are looking for short-term work, But this year, the numbers of recruits wanting to road test different jobs is higher than ever before.
A while ago, when we were in lockdown, I said that I know exactly what's going to happen because people have moved, and then there's people who won't go back to work. So people who are just heading for retirement who've decided they're not going to go back, or they decide to try something new. And the joy of agency work is that you can do that. You can turn it on and off, and you can try things. And if you don't like it, then you can leave. Didn't used to be like that, but nowadays people expect to enjoy their job. It's a bit like when your parents got married, they had that philosophy of, you know, you get married for life. You know, come thick or thin, come hell or high water. You know, we had these antiquated ideals where if you got married, it was forever. Even though you didn't love that person anymore, you still stay together 44 years. Sod that. Why would you stay with somebody you don't even like? The thing is, with our generation, Generation X, it changed. We were the ones that said, well, actually, I don't agree with that philosophy. You should be with somebody you love. And it's the same for jobs.
Hello?
Josiah, it's Sarah from CRS. How you doing? You okay?
Yes.
Fabulous.
Josiah is no longer happy in his current job and he wants to try out something different.
I need you to do like an induction stroke assessment at Tufnell's for me. Can you do that?
Yes. Oh, amazing. That's brilliant. Thank you very much, Sarah.
And I'm paying £18 an hour.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
Cheers. Thanks, lovey.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. I wasn't expecting £18 an hour. Now I'm in an insurance company. I've been sitting on my bum for the past 4 years in an office. I just want something new. And ultimately, I kind of need to find something that's going to be, you know, be able to support myself and my family as well. Yeah, it's on baby in the next 4 to 5 months. So it's not a very long time to be waiting, to be fair. And it can pretty much pop out at any moment. So I'm just going to make sure I'm prepared.
Tufnells have asked for long-term staff like Josiah.
Good morning, CRS.
But they need reliable temporary workers too.
Doing everything.
Sarah's hoping the young men she met in Bristol could help fill these slots.
So I'm just reading this article. Tesco's brings in prisoners. Fellow employees claim staff shortages and fear for safety. What I can't get over is how judgmental people are all the time.
They need a second chance.
Every single person in this country has a right to a roof over their head and a job. Sorry, this is Callum. Hi, Callum.
Callum is one of the ex-offenders Sarah met in Bristol, and his call couldn't have come at a better time.
I want to start as soon as possible.
Right, I've got a job at Tufnell's, £10.50 an hour. As soon as you get your safety boots, I'll start you that night. Anything at all, don't panic, don't walk off site, stay and do your shift.
Yeah, I would.
All right?
I just wanted to say thank you for the help. But I do
Don't
really
be silly,
appreciate
darling. It's my job. You know, Key for Life is just fantastic.
it. It's such a massive weight off my shoulders, to be honest. I mean, I've never worked, like, outside of my hometown, really. I have a lot of bad influences there. Being away from the people I know, it actually gives me an opportunity for a fresh start. I didn't actually know anyone who was involved with county lines at the beginning, and as I started getting more and more involved in the drug world, I guess at just one point it just went too far, really. If there are any kids out there that feel like they're trapped, there are people and there are things out there that can help you. I thought it would take me years and years and years before I'd ever be able to get a job in Bristol. I didn't realise it. I had to make one phone call to the right lady and it'd be a click of a finger.
Callum's been booked for an 8-hour night shift. If he sticks it out, he'll take home about £100.
We're literally just outside my new job. Yeah, on the first stage, about to go in. And now I'm actually here, it feels a bit more real, you know? It's just a completely fresh start. Hi, you're right, mate. I'm Callum, I'm from CRS Recruitment.
Hi, Callum. I'm Mark. I'm the ops manager. If you want to come inside, we'll get you started and get your induction sorted. And then what we'll do from there, we'll pair you up with one of our trained and experienced members of staff, and they'll show you exactly what to do, and you'll be buddied up with them for the next few days.
How'd it go?
Yeah, absolutely amazing. It's really good there. The managers there are actually really nice.
They are really nice.
I feel like a mixture of like really buzzed and really tired. Definitely feel like I've been at the gym for like the last 2 days. It's like everything was like a lot heavier than what I expected it to be, but I kind of enjoyed it. I'm so glad I rang Sarah, I really am. It's probably one of the smartest decisions I've made. It's more about the fact that I actually done something about my situation. I think that's the thing that makes me feel better.
It doesn't matter what job it is, it's all worthwhile because we're all part of it together. And that's what COVID has taught us all, is we're all part of the same society. You've got too many people nowadays want to do fuck all for as much as possible. And I'm afraid that's not the reality. We've all got to do jobs we hate. Do I like my job every day? No, not at all. Does it give me a lot of stresses? Yes, it does. Do I ever feel like I want to do something else? Absolutely. If I won the lottery, would I work? No, I wouldn't. But the fact is, I have to work. I've got 2 little girls whose asses I've got to keep, and I've got to keep my own ass. And the fact is, there's no fucking respect in this world. That's our problem. The Brits don't fucking respect the fact that if you're a cleaner, that the fact that you've got a job, you deserve respect.
So how are you feeling in yourself today?
I feel so much better, you know, because I'm ready to go into work and smash it, be the guy that I never thought I was.
Connor is one of the young men Sarah met in Bristol. He's never had a steady job, but this morning things could be about to change.
Give my daughter a better life as well as us, because my father was never there, as you know. It was hard, so I ended up turning to drugs, getting into with the wrong people. It's all about breaking that cycle.
Right, have a lovely day.
Thank you. See you later, all right?
And keep those positive vibes going.
I will.
He's been accepted for a trial shift at a local farm shop.
I think my main worry today is change, because today is something different, you know. It's left me with a bag of nerves, but, you know, it's what's going to help my confidence, so I'm ready for it, really. Yeah, you're all right.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good
Welcome.
to see you, man.
So what we thought we'd do is we'd get you around different parts of the business, so a bit of time with customers. I would say we're probably looking 95% mindset, 5% skills and attributes and experience.
There's 2 parts making coffees. So you've got the shots and then you've got the milks. The way that you pour affects the way the foam comes out of the jug. And I get it right down close. That's not bad. That's honestly, that's really quite good.
Thank you.
Nice.
Would you know what type of bread that is?
Nope.
Okay, so that's the sourdough.
All right.
So if we go back up here and go to bread.
We have made life so difficult for you.
And then,
I know, yeah. It's all right, lovely. I'm feeling overwhelmed, to be honest. Quite buzzed for myself. I thought I was going to get worried and panic and walk out, but, you know, I just got me down with it and just cracked on, really. And it turned out to be a lot better day than what I thought, so this show's lovely.
It must be, yes. Thank you. The flatbread.
Enjoy.
Fabulous.
Well, I thought you were brilliant on the till.
Thank
you. I think generally, I think you've done great. If you'd like to come and spend a bit more time with us.
Yeah. More than happy to.
Good.
From my background of being involved with drugs and stuff, this guy could have thought of all sorts of things, you know. This guy is amazing. He's taken the time to get to know me and give me the chance. So, yeah, I'm hella proud to, you know, the outcome that's happened today.
The next morning, Josiah has his induction day. If it goes well, Sarah's offering £18 an hour for the top roles.
So I come to Heartfelt today just to see pretty much what they do behind, you know, these walls.
Cool, so yeah, come with me. So this is Insect Warehouse here.
Yeah.
So as you can see, what we do here is we tip off of these bays, it goes down through the conveyor, staff on the bay here, pick it off, and then it goes into the trunks. We're a delivery company, but not the delivery company you think. We're not them little packages that you get in your house.
Right.
Everybody looks after each other. It is a family. I've got friends becoming dads and everything like that. Another gentleman's just got engaged on the bay. They're my family, basically, yeah. We have a lot of our staff that's progressed from the warehouse. We put people through the driving qualification to be a Class 1 driver.
Josiah's been thinking about becoming an HGV driver. If he can train to do that here, the job could suit him.
Hi, mate, you all right?
Hiya, mate. I'm
What's your
Daz.
name? You're
Yeah.
Daz.
Well, that's a 7.5.
It's a DAF, innit?
Yeah, DAF 7.5.
Yeah.
It's automatic.
Right.
You've got cameras here,
Yeah.
here, both sides, and reverse cameras.
It's a new truck as well, isn't it?
It's a brand new truck, yeah. I've had it from new.
Nice.
Hazards.
Nice.
All right.
So how long have you worked here for?
I left school in 81, and then I got the interview at Tufnell's, and I've never looked back 37 years later. So why are you changing jobs then, Dick?
I've been in the job for about almost 4 years now coming up. I'm just getting bored, if that makes sense. I just want something a bit different, and I've got a baby on the way now as well.
Yeah.
I need to be able to provide for my family, so.
Exactly, so there's not only you now that you're thinking about. This job has brought 3 kids up, paid my mortgage.
Yeah.
I've got 6 grandkids.
I suppose that's what's made you stay as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we're on good money now.
Yeah.
Very good money.
We have a terrible tendency to label things. We love a label in this country, and we label unskilled. Just because you are a waitress or a waiter or a bar person or a handler in a logistics company does not make you unskilled. You need a hell of a skill to get up in the middle of the night and work. Moving boxes and scanning them, that's a skill. Telling somebody how to do bar work and teach them how to mix cocktails, that's a freaking skill. That is not unskilled, and we've got to get out of this, because all that's happening is these kids are coming out of school saying, well, I'm not going to do that because it's unskilled. The fact is, I'm paying now more on this unskilled labour than somebody who's working in an office in a skilled job. So how does that work?
Hello?
Hiya, Sarah, it's Josiah, it is. You okay?
Yeah, good, thanks. You?
Just finished my induction at Tufnell's.
That's really good. They're a lovely company.
Yeah, they sound really inclusive, like, to their staff as well.
Good. Okay, well, we'll organise a start date for you.
That's brilliant, thanks, Sarah, and thank you again for the opportunity.
Josiah's been given a job in the warehouse, and over time, he'll be offered training to become an HGV driver.
Ambulance services couldn't run without HGV drivers, you know. Schools can't run without HGV drivers, because who do you think delivers the food as well? It runs the country, and that's what I like. Then you can go home at the end of the day and obviously bring home the bacon, so, yeah.
It's been a week now since Liam and Charlie decided against taking the job Rich lined up for them, and today they're back in town.
Just come to sort of explain the situation last time.
Tell me about why you didn't show.
We didn't show because we didn't know that our families were actually coming down. We didn't know on the day that we said you had work.
So on the day that you were due to start work, they were suddenly coming down. Come on, boys, I'm not stupid. Tell the truth. You're unreliable. What's going on? You have seen smoking joints out there. This is not the right behaviour. You were offered a full-time permanent role. Yeah, with good money. You could have had a place by now, because I treat you like a grown-up, I give you the best opportunity, and you still let me down. The fact is, people see you as adults now and they're going to treat you as such. If you carry on this rocky road, do you know where you're going to end up? In prison. Let me tell you, you're going to end up in prison. This is not the right way. Living in a tent, dossing, smoking joints. If I'm giving you a helping hand, I expect you to take it and say, thank you very much, and fucking run with it. I don't expect you to not go to work, especially when we're providing you a freaking taxi to help you get there. What are you going to do?
Well, that's why we've come in to see what we can do.
Well, I'm always for helping people, okay? But, honestly, if you let me down...
I'm not gonna.
I swear to God, run. Okay, do yourself a favour, leave Bognor. What do you want to do?
We just need something...
General labour type thing.
We
Right.
had
I will get you there on Monday. It's a little place in Ford. They build cabinets for handheld devices, like, you know, when somebody has a delivery and they've got these handheld devices that you sign. It's a nice little job, but you mess it up, honestly, I can't tell you, don't ever, 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 ever come back.
Yeah, we're going to be.
All right?
100%.
Bring a lunch, bring a drink.
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you.
Okay. All right, see you Monday.
See you Monday. That was, well, it went a bit.
Didn't go as planned.
Yeah,
but
didn't go as
we are
planned.
grateful for the job that we
We're grateful
given.
for the job, yeah.
But
she didn't want to take the.
She was right, but
she didn't want to take the apology, which was
fair enough. Sounded like we were getting told off by a teacher.
Next time, Sarah sees a chance for expansion into hospitality.
So now I'm thinking staycations.
Go get him, Tiger.
only gone a part too far.
Bollocks. But finds a workforce at breaking point.
I constantly got picked on, people being mean.
If you're feeling a little bit fragile, then you need to tell me.
And the long-awaited return to school brings unexpected results.
Saskia's been sent home for swearing.
Her and her mum's got a mouth like a fucking sailor.
I'm coming back to the office. No, it was a right shit show.